we are back at Up North at 4. Today we are joined with Eric, Shane, Kyle, for the Referendum Project to talk about that, principals through the Rhinelander School District.
And superintendent. So thank you so much for joining us, taking the time to talk about something very special and very important that's going on in our education, within our education, our community. So Eric, let's start with you first.
Sure.
What's going on with this Referendum Project?
So just a quick timeline. Going back 3 years ago, we did a facility study, and from that we prioritized this project as the main thing we wanted to do. We also have been working with partners in our community in the trades for our students. They get job experiences. We brought them in and said, what could this look like in our high school and middle school? There's a great need in our community for the trades. There's a great interest from our students. Our spaces are not big enough, and also we want to update things and just improve it all. So we went to the community, we surveyed the community. We had over 75% approval in the community survey for this to go ahead for a referendum. Our board said, let's go forward. It's a $26 million referendum for the improvement of the facilities at the high school and middle school.
Okay.
Primarily our tech ed areas.
Okay.
So I know, you guys I read a little bit notes on here. Some of the equipment is over 50, 60 years old. Is that correct? Right. So what type of equipment, what type of newer equipment are you guys trying to get into the schools?
Well, and you just met this today with some of the
perfect timing, right?
Yeah, so our guys in the tech ed department are looking at, things like fiber laser engravers and welding equipment and possibly like robotic welders, things like that are worth a lot of money, but it brings us into more current times because like you said, there is still some machinery in our high school that are 50, 60.
Right. A little bit outdated.
You have a residential construction class going on right now. They're building another Habitat house.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And one of the things our teacher for that is that just to upgrade their equipment for building not only sheds but houses for families.
Oh, wow.
So would we have to add extra parts to the, to the whole school, to the whole building, or do you guys have enough room to kind of put all this new equipment and just set up all these new classrooms and stuff like that?
Yeah, on the proposed plan for the high school, there is addition areas, so an addition for the residential area, construction area, so that would be built out of the current back of the high school. Okay. And then there's also an addition that would be on the other side that would be our new autos area. So we have marine and power sports classes, small engines, and autos, so those would be there. And then the current spaces would be remodeled and updated to, be with the times, because it was originally built in 1958.
Oh, right.
Wow.
So would you say, besides obviously, the old age of trying to, do this project, what else would you say was another factor into going and, thinking about this project and doing it?
Yeah, so at the middle school level too, we're trying to get kids excited.
Okay.
Because if they can get them excited at the middle school level, then that kind of feeds into the high school. Yes, so for both. So really, we started an innovation and design class about 5 years ago that is really more, they're designing products and then they 3D print them, which feeds into the high school's Fab Lab. And once we started that, we've been getting more and more interest in that.
Okay.
So this kind of allows us to expand that a little bit, get some more spaces for 3D printers, get into some robotics.
Very cool, very cool. Because me and Agnes, we went to high school a little bit back in the days, and we didn't have anything like this. We didn't have any really technology, no iPads, nothing like that. Yeah, exactly. So this is all new to us. For the younger kids, they're pretty much born doing this and stuff like that. So it's a little bit easier for them to take care of it. And I saw your numbers, your stats. You're saying it doubled of people trying to do this tech ed, right, in the last few years. Is that correct?
Yeah. So
why do you guys think that's the case?
Yeah, so like Kyle said, it starts at the middle school, really, getting kids excited about it, all kids, boys, girls, everyone. And then, leading into high school, because there's careers all over in this community in welding, in manufacturing, in business that, feed those needs that we have here in the community. And then the kids get exposed to that. They go into the high school, they try it, and we have Fab Lab classes, welding, we're building a house
Right.
with a partnership with Habitat for Humanity. So just a lot of different areas where kids can find their niche and passion.
And we will continue with that. I'm sorry, we are out of
We have to
time.
go to
And then
break
we'll
now,
address
yes.
this as well.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be right back after this break to talk more.